Elevated line or tunneling through the core?
This is just like another, punch in the gut.
The city wants your feedback on the Green Line's downtown route. Opening the door to new trade allies.
Almost $60 million worth of deals were done last year alone on 45 trade deals in 21 countries.
More Calgary companies eyeing opportunities beyond the U.S. And the artistic touch that's helping a little boy's family with big medical bills.
CTV Calgary, local breaking news with Camilla DiGiuseppe.
Good evening. The city is looking for feedback on its long-delayed Green Line LRT project. An elevated train through the Beltline and downtown is what's being planned, but it appears a tunnel isn't completely off the table. Officials want to hear concerns, but those who will be impacted say they've already been speaking out for years. Jordan Canagan has more.
An elevated Green Line train through downtown Calgary has long been debated, but that debate is back on, and the city wants to hear from you again.
There are some very legitimate concerns that I am anticipating to hear through the consultation process that I'm sure are going to be daylighted.
Feedback and studies have been done before, and a tunneled option for the LRT was chosen 5 years ago, but it was scrapped by the provincial government. The transportation minister explaining the elevated alignment avoids billions of dollars in tunneling costs, allowing the project to reach more neighborhoods, deliver 5 more stations, and boost commuter ridership by 60%. But it's not preferred by businesses along the elevated route.
We've been through a lot, but this is just like another, punch in the gut.
Michael's Pizza has operated along 10th Avenue for 45 years. Its owner isn't sure the restaurant can continue to operate into its 5th decade.
We got a meeting with the deputy minister, Grisham's deputy minister, and we basically voiced our concerns, and he said, this is what we're doing. So it's like he listened to us, but said, this is what we're doing.
But the mayor insists they'll listen to the feedback.
I can't speak for the provincial government, but I'm sure that they'll be looking in good faith at these considerations if there may be future adjustments or changes that are required down the road.
A functional plan and costs for an elevated line are being worked on, but the city says a final decision between tunneling and an elevated track has not yet been made.
So we just need to have a fulsome discussion around the different options that are on the table, elevated, cut and cover, tunneling, different ways of delivering this transit system through the downtown.
Jordan Canagan, CTV News, Calgary.
City engagement had started online this evening, moving to in-person sessions starting later this month, and a plan for the downtown route will come out later this year. A man is dead following a serious crash. An SUV slammed into a cement pillar on 16th Avenue near Stony Trail in the northeast. The Calgary Fire Department says it started on fire and witnesses used extinguishers to fight the flames until crews arrived. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. It happened around 2 this afternoon. The driver was going westbound on 16th at the time. The cause of the collision remains under investigation. Investigators are appealing for tips and dash cam footage after an attempted child luring in Coventry Hills between 6 and 7 Friday evening. Police say a man approached an 11-year-old boy riding a bike and tried to force the boy to go with him. The child got away and told his parents, who called police. It happened east of Coventry Hills School. The suspect is a man in his 20s, last seen wearing black sweatpants, a gray hoodie, and white shoes. The head of the Assembly of First Nations says separatists are wasting a lot of time threatening to take Alberta out of Canada. Cindy Woodhouse says it's simply not going to happen. Her frank assessment comes as new polling suggests the vast majority of Albertans want to remain in Confederation, and members of Alberta's own government won't even reveal where they truly stand. Here's Tim Brooke.
A resounding message from First Nations groups on Tuesday.
If you vote to separate from Canada, you can't take the land with you.
The National Chief says separatists can leave Alberta, but they can't have treaty lands.
That they can take the dirt that maybe their ancestors brought with them under their fingernails when they came over here from other places, because that's the only piece of land that they're going to take.
It's the latest barb in a long-standing back and forth between those who want the province to leave and those who don't. Alberta's last premier falls squarely in the latter camp.
For me, this is personal. And I think it is for a lot of Albertans too, including Albertans who really do believe we've gotten a raw deal and believe in a strong province.
Jason Kenney also believes it's time for stronger messaging from those in charge.
The fact that you apparently have a large and growing number of people in that party who are trying to turn it into a separatist party is, I think, troublesome. And I think that this is not something where you can be half pregnant.
CTV News emailed every UCP MLA to ask if they've signed Alberta's separation petition. Not one returned our message. And the Premier is still repeating the party line, saying she's working with Ottawa to address Alberta's problems.
If she's saying she wants a sovereign Alberta and united Canada, it sounds like she is giving everybody what they want.
For one Conservative Calgary MP, it's a complicated crossroads.
I refuse to have it just be framed as, one side versus the other. I think that that's really problematic.
Michelle Rempel-Garner says she has vocal constituents on both ends of the separation spectrum. She tells us it should be a learning moment that long-term can address real problems.
I just caution people who might be tempted to devolve this into a rote political wedge to have a moment of sobriety and say, no, this is a moment to bring people together in a constructive way.
The petition for Alberta independence needs roughly 178,000 signatures by May to force a referendum. Tim Brooke, CTV News, Calgary.
Separatists claim their movement has a widespread UCP support, but Danielle Smith insists she still does not know which of her MLAs have signed the petition to leave Canada. Well, 1 year after the U.S. imposed sweeping tariffs, some local businesses are proving they don't need to rely on our neighbors to the south to thrive. New data from Calgary Economic Development shows a massive shift in 2024. 35% of Calgary companies' trade deals involve the U.S. Last year, they dropped to a record low of 24% as local firms pivoted to Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Despite the uncertainty, the trade revenue of CED-supported companies actually soared by 500%.
Even though the States is still important, it's no longer our biggest customer. Australia is our number 2, Japan number 3, Thailand is going to be number 4, and the US, if we keep going, is going to be in a very, very last place very soon.
Calgary companies report creating 187 jobs through the international expansions last year. A proposed $10 billion data center and natural gas plant in Olds has residents divided. Olds Town Council approved a rezoning bylaw for the land. The project is proposed on at Highway 2A and Highway 27. Synapse Data Center says the facility will support rising demand for artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and data-intense technologies. The 1.4 gigawatt facility will be powered by a closed-cycle natural gas power and water system. Some residents are concerned about noise, environmental, and health issues, along with a lack of public engagement, while others support the development that will bring jobs and tax revenue for the community.
There's landscaping, there's setbacks, there's all that stuff that this has to comply with our bylaws and our policies as well. And then we could start looking at noise mitigation, whether that's a berm or a wall or, an aesthetics for our town as well, what it's going to look like coming into Olds.
The company is hopeful to begin construction in the next several weeks for the data center, with a slated operational date set for the middle of the year. Danielle is in with our first look at the weather, and you did promise that we would see a lot more sunshine today.
We got some vitamin D today.
It was fantastic.
It was beautiful, and you can expect the same idea for tomorrow. Tomorrow is basically a carbon copy of what we had today. Chilly to start, so layers are a good idea because you'll need some layers on for the morning hours. Morning commute, a wind chill of about -8, but all the sunshine and the brightness and some slight wind to the west will get us up to 8 degrees tomorrow. We have warm weather all week, so we'll talk about that just ahead.
A unique event is underway in Calgary to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Master ice carvers from China are in Calgary demonstrating their skills in Chinatown. They hail from Heilongjiang province, which is a region world-renowned for its ice and snow artistry. The sculptures are inspired by significant symbols in Chinese culture, including the panda and the Chinese zodiac's Year of the Horse. Live carvings will take place at Eau Claire Plaza on Thursday and Friday. The sculptures will be on display in Eau Claire and Chinatown until the weather allows it. Preparing for major disruptions in Bowness still to come as the city gets ready to install a new water feeder main. Residents list what they're worried about.
You're watching CTV News, Calgary.
Flights from Canada to Cuba are being suspended, leaving many Albertans stranded as a fuel crisis grips the island. U.S. sanctions and supply issues are forcing major airlines to halt service, as Calgary travelers say they're worried for their vacations and for the Cuban people. Mark Villani has more.
It was supposed to be a relaxing vacation, but an Alberta woman is leaving the beach much earlier than expected.
Everybody is under stress. They don't know what's going to happen.
Major airlines, including Air Canada, WestJet, and Air Transat, are temporarily suspending Canadian service to Cuba. Global Affairs estimates at least 7,200 Canadians now need to be repatriated back home. Easier said than done.
We didn't receive any email from WestJet. We were checking our emails about the flight, but we did not receive anything.
This has all happened quite suddenly, obviously. We'll patiently wait for our notification of when we're scheduled to go out.
The disruptions stem from U.S. sanctions under the Trump administration on countries selling oil to Cuba, forcing Havana to ration health, transport, and school services. Some Calgary travelers say they're concerned for the Cuban people.
What's going on in the world today? At this point, I'm not going there anytime soon.
I'd feel like the United States is out of control.
Yeah, you never want to get stuck anyway.
Now, no desire to go to Cuba.
And that's bad news for the local tourism industry, as Cuba's economy relies heavily on Canadian visitors.
For the month of February, there were over 600 flights from Canada going to Cuba, representing about 120,000 seats.
It'll be pretty painful for the Cuban people with brownouts because of power and fuel shortages for cars and resorts shutting down.
It means travel agencies are already rescheduling trips for some clients ahead of the busy spring break season at much higher prices.
Cuba is one of the least expensive all-inclusive destinations, so people are looking at having to pay additional monies to travel.
But for those stuck in the country, all they want is to return home.
The situation is really terrible. You can see chaos.
Mark Villani, CTV News, Calgary.
It's unclear how long the fuel shortage will last, with most flights suspended until May 1st. Mexico is now providing humanitarian aid to Cuba, and Russia is discussing plans on how to assist. Well, police have released an image of a getaway car as they continue to search for suspects in a shooting in Redstone. Investigators say this dark-colored sedan, believed to be a 2003 to 2008 Toyota Corolla with black rims, picked up two men after the shooting. On January 24th, home security video captured several shots being fired at a home. No one was hurt. Police believe the homeowner was targeted in the recent rash of extortion crimes aimed at the South Asian community. If you have any information about the shooting or the car, call police or Crime Stoppers. Well, once again, Bowness residents are bearing the brunt of water main construction. This time, it's for the building of the new feeder main line. A lengthy stretch of residential road through Bowness will be rendered unusable for months this year. Kevin Green explains.
Bowness resident Kelly DeGroot got this letter from the city saying the road in front of his house will be torn up for water main construction. That's not supposed to happen until May, but he's already seen preliminary work underway.
They spent about 4 days marking all the utility lines, the sewer lines, all those ones that they have to do before they dig.
Crews have also dropped off porta potties, detour signs, and no parking stanchions. Increased density along this road means parking is already an issue, and many worry this will make it worse.
We'll all have to choose the side street, but you also don't want to annoy the neighbors on the next street over if I have to park there.
For others, it'll be the daily upheaval of construction.
you know, it's going to be just the disruption, the constant noise. You know, we have to work. We have to, like everybody else, you got to, you know, continue living your life.
Other sections of the new feeder main construction will be done using micro-tunneling. This stretch, almost 2 kilometers long, ranging from 87th Street Northwest all the way to 73rd Street along 34th Avenue, will be done using what's known as cut and cover. The area councillor does not mince words. It will be a hassle.
There's going to be disruptions to water, to utilities, just parking, regular, average, everyday life. Getting from point A to point B is going to be quite difficult.
The mayor says this approach will help finish the job more quickly.
There just isn't the industry capacity to be able to do all of the tunnel, all of the way. So splitting it up into those two parts that are able to happen simultaneously, this allows us to be able to build that bridge that meets in the middle.
The city says it will dig up this road in sections to minimize disruption and aims to have the project done by October. Back in his kitchen, Kelly DeGroot says he's willing to tough it out for the benefit of all Calgarians.
It'll be noisy, it'll be dusty, but I mean, it's a necessary evil if people want water.
The city is also opening a face-to-face storefront for residents of this area who want to voice concerns. It'll be at the Bowness Community Association. The area councillor says it is set to open at the end of February. Kevin Green, CTV News, Calgary.
Danielle's up next with her Skywatch forecast. And if you liked what you saw and felt today, expect more of the same tomorrow. Details next.
And the warm weather continues. Now, take this all in, make the best of it as much as you can, because this warm weather lasts for the rest of this week. By next week, it will be wintry. Daytime highs will be below freezing, and snow will be coming with that. So what did we get to today? Well, today we got to 7 degrees in Calgary, and check that out in Brooks. Brooks got into the double digits. Medicine Hat close to it at 9, and Milk River and Lethbridge got to 8. So it was certainly a toasty day, and we're looking at even warmer weather in some communities over these coming days. We did have a bit of a windy day, especially south of the city. So 65 kilometers per hour, that was the max in Pincher Creek, and closer to that 60 mark in Lethbridge, just above 30 in Medicine Hat, Calgary above 40. The winds will be a lot calmer tomorrow in all communities. So Pincher Creek gusts around 40, even 50 kilometers per hour. Outside of that, we're looking at quiet winds, just 10 to 15 kilometers per hour for all other areas. All right, we have the jet stream up in over central Alberta, and that's why you have the cloud cover here following along that jet stream. For southern Alberta, it's another day where we're under somewhat of a ridge of high pressure, and it's enough to keep the skies clear. I'm just going to play this through for the next 2 days. I'm not going to freeze it because there's no real point. Because there's no real active weather to talk about. We'll get some cloudy periods at times, but overall, for the rest of this week, a good amount of sunshine, and the temperatures will remain warm. Your longer range forecast, 8 degrees is our high for tomorrow. So tomorrow is basically a rinse, wash, and repeat thing from today. So very similar. Chilly in the morning, wind chill of about -8, and then sunshine throughout the day, getting us up to 8 degrees. Thursday will be the warmest day out of the next 10 days, and likely we'll get into the double digits in the city. And then we'll start a slow decline. So 7 degrees on Friday, 4 for Saturday, still mild and above normal for this time of year on Sunday with a high of 3. But when I show you that 10-day trend, what you can see here is that starting Tuesday of next week, our daytime highs will be below the freezing mark, and likely by Friday of next week, our daytime highs will be in the minus double digits, coming with snowfall as well.
Okay, Danielle, thank you. A Calgary family is facing huge medical bills. Next, how loving and artistic family members are helping a toddler with cerebral palsy get the therapy he needs. A fireball lit up the sky over central Alberta just before dawn this morning. Tyler Gilby caught the fireball on his dash cam on his way to work at 6:17 a.m. heading northbound on Highway 2A near Carstairs. Brian Evans caught the fireball from his backyard security camera in Edmonton. Several other people from central Alberta posting to the Facebook group Alberta Aurora Chasers also say they spotted the fireball. There are no reports of anything hitting the ground. A new women's health center is opening at Foothills Hospital thanks to a corporate gift. The Calgary Health Foundation received $5 million from Calgary-based Suncor to set up the center inside the Old Tom Baker Cancer Center. It will bring together several programs, including the pelvic floor clinic, pregnancy and infant loss program, and gynecology. The aim is to shorten wait times, modernize equipment, and improve care. This is the largest corporate donation in the foundation's history. Physical therapy and specialized care are expensive and not always covered by Alberta Health or insurance. A Calgary family with a toddler diagnosed with cerebral palsy is paying more than $25,000 a year for several therapies. But the little boy's loved ones have found a way to help. Kevin Fleming explains.
This is Beckett, who's enrolled in a 2-week therapy intensive program at the Canadian Centre for Development. At just 8 months old, he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
Beckett was born in 2023 with a brain injury known as hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy. It's a mouthful, so most people call it HIE. Basically, it's permanent brain damage to certain parts of his brain that control motor.
Chantel Moreau says the cost is $4,800 for 2 weeks, and her son will revisit this therapy 4 times a year.
And then also there's weekly physio that we try to keep up. We take some breaks throughout the year, obviously, because he deserves that too, but we do regular therapy, so that's also additional. So probably all in, it's at least $25,000 for physio a year, probably more.
Melanie Moreau and her aunt Suzanne are the co-founders of the Little B Gallery.
He's the heartbeat of the whole gallery. Little B was his nickname after he was born. We started calling him Little B, so Little B Gallery was just a natural name for it.
They've created dozens of paintings over the last 15 months and sell them online. 100% of the proceeds go to Beckett's therapy, and they raised enough money in that time to cover all his costs for 2024 and 2025.
We have an artist from PEI who found us on Instagram and was like, I have some paintings of mountains, they're not going to sell in PEI, can I get them to you for the gallery to support Beckett? And she doesn't know Beckett, she'll probably never meet Beckett, but it was a story that moved her.
Chantel is overwhelmed by the support from family and complete strangers. She says the therapy will help Beckett get stronger and more independent.
We would be doing it anyway, but to know that it doesn't have to be one more stress on top of everything else it's life-changing for us and for Beckett.
Kevin Fleming, CTV News, Calgary.
Well, Beckett's mom has applied for support but have been put on the wait list for 2 years to get a caseworker assigned. The therapy costs are for now all out of pocket. And we posted a link to the Little B Gallery on our website. All right, that's it for us here at CTV News at 11:30. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a good night.